You don't want to tell your friends and family, and here's the reason. Are you ready? Here's the reason. Are you ready? Friends, Bryan here. It is cold where I am. It's snowing. But hey, when you live in Canada, you gotta expect some winter, right? I had some videos pop up in my feeds recently, ironically, about some topics that I was going to talk to you guys about. And I've had two pop up today. Not telling your friends, not telling your family, not telling different people about having a YouTube channel. Two channels that I saw this video on. One was Rob the Maritimer, and one was from Andy Munoz. I'm going to put the link down in the description so you can click on it and check their videos out. They're pretty informative. Their reasoning for not telling your friends and family had to do with the algorithm. From my experience, it's a different reason, and I'm going to tell you guys. Are you ready? First and foremost, us, Generation X, a lot of us are starting to have an interest in YouTube. Right now is a fantastic time for Generation X to be doing YouTube videos because there seems to be a lot of value in people who have had life experience, life lessons, saying, hey, this is how I see things. Don't do this. When I was younger, I did this. I wish I did this. There seems to be a lot of value now on YouTube for this. And a lot of YouTube's changing, as I said this before in other videos, but there seems to be more of a demand for these types of videos. So now is a great time for Generation X to get in on YouTube. A lot of people want to do YouTube and a lot of people don't do YouTube for reasons I'll talk about another time. But with YouTube, one thing I've learned, I've had some channels in the past, you don't want to tell your friends and family, and here's the reason. Are you ready? Because they don't care. They don't care. It's not a nice feeling when you start a channel. Our natural instinct is to almost plead and beg with family and friends to say, hey man, could you subscribe to my channel? It'd really help me out. Only to have that feeling of like, yeah man, yeah, I'll do it later on. Like, I'm really busy right now, and they never do. They don't care. That's a sad truth. And it almost makes you feel almost kind of like worthless. Like, oh my God, like I'm not even worth the click of a mouse. But that is why, and that's another hard lesson, one of the joys of my videos is that I can put up my life lessons. A lot of them are about YouTube. They don't care. And it can kind of hurt you. And you feel like, wow, like I'm not even worth subscribing to my channel. Now, I've had some other interesting things happen, okay? Two reasons when your family and friends do start to care about your channel. Number one, you start to get a substantial following. Then you'll get, well, I didn't know that you were doing it like that, like seriously. And number two, hey, I'm thinking about starting a channel. Could you help me out? I don't understand this video editing. What do I need? What do I do? So I've had a few over the years, some instances of some friends, more so than family, but where you find out secondhand that they actually do watch your videos and they're making fun of you or criticizing you. And you're like going, huh. But the thing is when you find out about that, and sure later someone's going to say something, someone's going to make a slip up and you find out. So when they come to you down the road and say, hey, I'm thinking about starting a channel, you can say, I don't have time to help you, sorry. So anyways, guys, my reasons aren't because of the algorithm. My reasons are because of just the humanity aspect of like getting older. Oh my God, I have to lower my expectations even lower. For me, for a friend, I'll gladly click subscribe. Don't care. I've said many times in my comments community section on YouTube, I said, hey, do you have a channel? Post it here, I'll go subscribe. You know, sometimes if I have a video with a lot of comments and I read the comments, and if I really like the person's comments, sometimes I'll just go and subscribe to their channel. It's not a big deal, but I don't know what it is. With friends and family, they just don't care. Hard lesson in life, just deal with it. When you start your channel, just say, hey, I'm not going to tell anyone about it. You will eventually find your tribe. I did quicker than I expected, but when I started this channel, really no one knew. I had a couple of really good friends who are serious YouTubers that we can actually talk about YouTube related stuff with, but everyone else, other friends and family, I try to really be conscious now of mentioning anything about YouTube. A lot of people just aren't interested. They don't care. And okay, that's just how it is. But two things, when you start to have a following, well, I didn't know that you were doing it like that. Or number two, hey, I'm thinking of starting a channel too. Can you help me? Interesting times, folks, interesting times. I hope that helps. What do you guys think? Comment below and go check out those videos. This is Bryan signing off.